All right, MP, win this game.
Oh, yeah, that we got to...
About game time, the pain time.
Outside gym lockdown. I don't see what the problem is. Sweet.
Yeah, that dude is no doubt a superstar.
I don't know. Did you trust Steph Curry's ankle? That's way more complicated math than ours.
Point.
Round one. Here in round, you look at Orlando. What a huge game tonight for this team. Down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend this series.
And I'll tell you what, B.A., these fans know that. You get the sense they are extra rowdy. They understand what their team needs.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Jones in at the 1. Here's Suggs. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, just fantastic defense right there by Turner. He has a great sense for when to go for these rejections.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Now here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jones. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Natase with a screen. Down low. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the playmaking of Banchero. At 6'10", he really has a guard skill level.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man, one that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Ooh, poked away. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Rollins, guarded by Bane, and there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Turner. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Suggs, pass to Batadze. Now here's Wagner. Back to Batadze. Here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Oh, stolen by Turner. Jones, the pass to Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Turner sometimes overwhelms defenders with his size, forcing them to foul.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Magic trail by 5. And Carroll passes to Wagner. And here's Bane. And there's the drive. The 3 from Suggs. Knocks down the triple.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Turner. And that one's good. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Wagner against Prince. Lets it go. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Jones. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
And all but certain now that MP and his team are moving on. You have to feel that there was a little extra edge from MP to try and silence his critics and doubters in the media.
You can believe me when I tell you that players hear that kind of talk. They may not respond to it directly, but they clock it. MP used that barb sent his way to motivate him this entire series.
Here's Wagner. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Batadze a screen on Prince. And Turner with the block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. From deep, Bane hits a 3-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Wagner against Prince. Turner, a screen on Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Black. Oh, deflected. Batadze finds Banchero. Here's Black. No good on the triple. The Bucks leading by 4. Jones feels it out. And the dunk by Jones.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Orlando's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now here's Black. No points so far. And he's gone for the lob. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look at Franz Wagner going up to get it.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Now here's Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the basket by Bane. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level.
Here's Banchero after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Giannis with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Now here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. And Banchero gets it to go.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. Here's Jones. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rollins, guarded by Bane. Great D that time from Bane.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. Orlando moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Batase, and Batase throws it down.
Textbook play call by Black. And the moment it opens something up, he's making the pass. Well done.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. Beyond the arc. Orlando with a rebound. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Banchero. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Wagner comes in for Banchero. De Silva's checked in for Wagner. And Richardson subbed in for Bane. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Here's De Silva. And there's the screen. This one for 3. Jones grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Jacks up with 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Richardson. To the middle. It's tipped to the paint. Pass to Black. 3-pointer. Jones grabs the board.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
this has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, B in that last game against the Magic played really well. He contributed 31 points and he registered a triple-double showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
So it's Orlando now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Wagner. Wagner against Anthony. Now here's Black from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice looking three ball by Black, showing how effective he can be from that range.
Jones up top. Black defending. Portis for three. The rebound by Carter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
Well, we're seeing why they give him that nickname, Bobby Buckets, forcing the defense's hand.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Black, right side. Wagner with a screen on Jones. Back to Wagner. Black passes to Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's intercepted. Here's Black. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by... And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Anthony Black. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the three. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Jones. Portis for three, and he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee on D. They've led by as many as 11. Back to Kuzma. Portis with a screen on Wagner. 5 on the clock. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Three-pointer off the mark. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
All was wrong. He'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge,
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Jones. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Portis. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the small forward. Down low and stolen by Portis. And here we go. Here's Kuzma. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 6. To the inside. Black. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, he in that last game against the Magic had a nice performance. He contributed 31 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Like the pass to Carter. Now, here's Wagner. Makes it off the glass. Wagner's got his second best.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Portis, a screen on Wagner. Outside Portis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Portis has got 5.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Carroll's checked in for Wagner. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Banchero. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Banchero's got the game tied up here for Orlando. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been very fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Antetokounmpo at the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. And it's the Magic with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Banchero inside, covered by Giannis. Can't hit from in close.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Jones, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And then Jones with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Jones. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bucks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for Trent. Now here's Jones. 20 points for him. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
On defense, Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. Suggs kicks to Bane. Banchero inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength, and what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Banchero outside. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Anthony. Milwaukee leading by 3. Jones for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Outside, Bane. Banchero against Anthony. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Batadze with the bucket.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist. Boy, he is a capable point guard.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the 2nd quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Suggs against Jones. Kicks it out to Giannis. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Suggs against Jones. Back to Suggs. Over Jones. And it's Suggs missing.
That's one he knows he should have done.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 5.
Milwaukee.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the 2nd half.
Welcome, everybody, and in this crucial Game 6, there's some second-half work to be done.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
They're checking out the circuit. Thanks for spending halftime.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Batadze in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what you love about Bane is just how
Orlando leading by 6. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Jones is out there with A.J. Green. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. Good.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Well, the Bucks shooting well. 50% from the 4. Green dishes to Jones. Black grabs the board.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wagner as screen on Jones. Here's Black. And he lays it straight in. And the Magic lead by 10.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
Here's Jones. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Magic shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Wagner kicks to Black. There's a screen. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 10. Jones looking for an opening. Again, the miss by Jones. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Inside, here's Wagner. The rebound by the Bucks.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kuzma, that's good.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Wagner. From past the arc. It's not going to go for him. Over in the corner, Green from the arc. Headshot off. Magic leading by 8. Wagner outside. Pass to Wagner. And they double up Wagner. Lock at 6. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And it's Carter missing. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Kuzma. And here's Jones. Portis sets the pick for Jones. Shoots over Black. Jones, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They get it back. From deep, Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wagner finds Black. To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Portis sets the pick for Jones. Takes the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Black the pass to Wagner. Wagner as screen on Green. Pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Tough play that time by Wagner against the defense, drawing the foul.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for A.J. Green. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Giannis. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Anthony against Wagner. Banchero, right side. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Bain comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Black. Bucks trail by 10. Outside, Jones. He hits Portis atop the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, his teammates will feed off that bucket. Good looks there from Portis.
Outside, Suggs. Banchero passes to Suggs. Wagner outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Now, here's Banchero. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Portis. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Bitadze setting a screen for Suggs. Doesn't go for him.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Stolen by Bitadze. Outside, Bain. Banchero up top. Here's Suggs. And that one drops for him. And the Magic lead by 10.
A physical guard Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Now, here's Banchero. Down low. Left side, Suggs. Back to Bitadze. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Jones. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bain. Giannis dishes to Turner. It's good. And that's now 7 points for Miles Turner.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now, here's Banchero. Bitadze, a screen on Antetokounmpo to the inside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Banchero against Giannis. Another miss by Orlando.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Banchero outside. To the paint. There's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. Here's Turner, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Now, here's Banchero. From 15 feet away, rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Collins against Bain. Now onto the Kumbo. Jones with the screen on Banchero. Onto the Kumbo. Fires. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Wagner looking it over. Now Banchero. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Jones, the three is off. Orlando leading. Now Suggs. The long shot, no good. 1:36 left in the fourth. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. Wagner against Prince. Here's Banchero. Unloads. Cleared away by Jones.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Bain.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Jones with it. He's covered by Suggs. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Jones drives in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Bain.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up at the backcourt. And it's Batadze in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now it's Jones. Jones with a screen on Banchero. Here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Bain. Wagner up top. Outside Banchero. Beyond the arc. Misses the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. Suggs with a screen on Prince. Now Banchero. 5 to shoot. Now Wagner. Let's loose for 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The 10-footer. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Prince against Wagner. Here's Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And he knocks down the first one. And Banchero drops them both. Milwaukee shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Now Antetokounmpo. Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Here's Banchero. Now Bane. Natase with a screen. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Now here's Jones. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
And Carroll surveys.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
The Bucks trail. Jones with the ball. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Now Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Banchero. Jones. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Oh, stolen by Turner. They're running. Antetokounmpo.
Well, look, defensively, you don't have a lot of options when Giannis has the ball, and that's
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all even to
Cash from downtown.
What points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Jones against Suggs. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Jones fires. The triple drops. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Orlando with the ball after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Natase, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're on the break. Giannis to the cup.
What a drive by Antetokounmpo, forcing the D to compromise with the foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. The second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
And he nails it.
Zero fear from Bane. He wants to take the big shots.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. And here's Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Jones fires the 3, and Carroll pulls it down. Now here's Bane. Wagner! Ooh, the three doesn't go. Now it's Jones. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. They double team Wagner. Payne outside. Clock at 6. Batase with a screen. With the shot. That misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Now it's Jones. Stolen by Bane. And stolen by Jones. Money from 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure, one that they can build off of moving forward.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dom.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this